watching musical theater MASH.
You've never seen Little Shop, right?
Nope.
What?
You asked me that like 2 minutes ago.
We're watching Little Shop of Horrors today. It's the director's cut. We have a special guest. He's far too sexy to be on screen.
But I'm not supposed to be here. You're supposed to be by yourself.
You're not here. Hi, we're watching Little Shop of Horrors because it's Halloween and I'm all alone. All by myself. Nobody's here. No one's here at all. It's just me. Just me on camera, Mr. Mash, and Little Shop of Horrors. Here we go! Have you ever seen Little Shop of Horrors before? Rick Moranis. Ah! It's real loud. It scared me. Rick Moranis. Frank Oz directed this? He's Miss Piggy and a lot of the other Muppets. That makes sense. Ellen Greene only plays one character in her life. And the police are coming. Can you hear them?
On the 23rd day of the month of September, in an early year of a decade not too long.
Never buy a plant on the 23rd of September. So it's fun that this movie has made it full circle because the musical is originally based on a like B-list black and white horror movie that then was turned into a stage musical that is a big parody of like awful campy horror movies, and now it's a movie again. With the Dream Girls, you're right. All alone. No one's here with me. Mark my words, I am in this apartment entirely alone, watching Little Shop of Horrors. It's funny because you're so set on being quiet, and so you can't say anything to complain. Roles I would be typecast as. Rick Moranis. Not Rick Moranis' character. Just Rick Moranis. Just forever. Right? He poses to the empty apartment he's in.
Holy eyeliner, Catwoman.
You know that's not Catwoman.
Alarm goes off at 7 and you start uptown.
Sing it, Oprah.
Where'd she come from?
Stage right? Stage left?
On a moped.
Macklemore? Do you think this song is where Macklemore got his inspiration? Yeah?
It's actually a man eating moped. Is she the one who...
Was with Jake Gyllenhaal?
Yeah.
Yes.
Does she talk like that because that's the part?
No. No. Ellen Greene sounds like that always.
Really?
Yeah. Whereas in real life, Rick Moranis just sounds like Ellen Greene. He's been out of the public eye for a long time. Rick Moranis, his wife died, I think. And very shortly after Ghostbusters, he just quit movies. He said he had made enough money and was like, I'm just going to be a dad. And did, which is actually pretty respectable. It's weird. In normal movies and television shows, I'm always very angry when exposition is like, we're telling the audience exactly what they need to know. But I'm so okay with it in musical theater. I've never understood this about this movie. They're a florist. They don't have any flowers.
I was about to ask her what they sell.
Prominently displayed and advertised would attract business.
Voice talks like that?
That's what she sounds like. Like, if Ellen Greene were not a performer and worked at a McDonald's, that's who'd be taking your order.
I couldn't help noticing that strange and interesting plant. What is it?
You have no idea how much self-restraint I've needed to show to not walk into a florist and say, excuse me, I couldn't help but notice that strange and interesting plant. I think I'd get kicked out. I want someone to make a recut of Little Shop with Doctor Who running around in the background.
Yeah, maybe if they just put roses in the window.
Right? There was like
No
nothing.
one's buying the plant.
No one's buying the plant. Everyone, yeah. And there was nothing in the window beforehand. Her name's Audrey. That's why it's Audrey too. Yep. Isn't that creepy? You know what's creepier? She doesn't notice.
She doesn't seem like the type who would notice.
Are you saying Ellen Green sounds dumb?
I think she sounds absent-minded. Who goes into being a florist to like, what businessman becomes a florist? Like, you wanted to make millions being a florist? Oh, it's in Chicago.
Yeah. I mean, non-specifically. Where the businessmen are florists. That's Chicago's motto up until 1982. Chicago, where the businessmen are florists, and the florists... I don't know. Write your own punchline. I'm not talking to anyone. Empty voice in my apartment because I'm all alone. So this song... First time I heard this song was in 5th grade. Our 5th grade teacher played us for it at Catholic school. And there's a point like 3/4 of the way through where Rick Moranis swears. And she got special permission from the principal to show this video, but only if she muted it when the swear happened. And she forgot to mute it. She went running up to the TV and was like, no, 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 and missed it entirely. I don't know why we watched it in 5th grade. So you really don't know anything about this. I mean, I know I've gone over that, but you'd like...
Yeah, it's the musical about a piranha plant narrated by the Dreamgirls. Aww.
I know.
Like the kiss.
Isn't it cute?
Like the kiss.
And who wouldn't want to kiss Rick
I hope
Moranis?
he tries to kiss it first. Kiss it. Kiss. Do it. Do it. Do it.
I'd like to point out that none of this has freaked Rick Moranis out. The fact that the plant is like making kissy faces at him, just casually feeding it blood, he's like, okay, whatever.
Just that the plant moves at all.
Right? I would be terrified if a plant moved like that in front of me.
Yes, I knew it.
It is gonna hit her butt.
I wrote this movie.
I believe that you wrote this movie. You're all about eating ladies' butts.
I can smell her butt. Must have booted.
It's important to remember that all of the plant effects in this movie are 100% puppets. Nothing CGI, nothing superimposed. It's pretty cool.
Mr. Mushnick's real mad at me, Audrey. I keep forgetting things.
You got a lot of
Vivid. I want. This is our marketing campaign for Ellen Green. What she needs to do now. Home Shopping Network. Only words with S's, C's, and Z's in them. The Ellen Green Fifth. These are the Ellen Green Fifth. You can cut things.
I hope that arrangement isn't done.
Nope, that's it. Funeral, glitter, and orchids, lilies. What did they say? Vagina flowers. Right? That's what it is. Vaginas on a stick. Coming to a carnival near you. Deep fried vaginas on a stick. Ah!
The man's a total disgrace to the dental profession.
Now, free dental care is never something to be sad about.
That's true. That's true. So I know what you're thinking. Empty room. How do they get a puppet to move that fast? It's actually really clever. They recorded the voice actor singing the song, slowed it down to like quarter speed, did the puppet, had Rick Moranis act at quarter speed, and then sped it up again. That's how I am when I eat Cheetos. Rick Moranis is really strong. Bodies are heavy to carry. Not that I'd know. Bless you. Oh, I've played you this song before. Suddenly Seymour. We were gonna make GIFs where Seymour suddenly appears in other pieces of musical theater. Les Mis waving the flag. Suddenly Seymour. I do think this is one of the best written love songs in musical theater. Most love songs in musical theater are either stuck with really forced metaphors about love or happen with two characters that have already been in love. But this one is at least pivotal in the plot, and it happens when they fall in love. It's how it should be. That's the brand of lipstick we need to make. Audrey 2. It's creepy, right? It's a creepy musical. I think this is creepier than Sweeney Todd.
This is the weird Piranha Plant Dream Girls version of How to Get Away with Murder.
I've never seen How to Get Away with Murder. I assume it's exactly like this.
A Gentleman's Guide to Loving.
You said How to Get Away with Murder.
I know.
Is that what you meant?
Is that the show with Viola Davis?
That's the one with what are pictures of your penis doing on a dead girl's cell phone? This is the part where Audrey asks Seymour, what is your penis doing on a dead girl's cell phone?
You are
Who wrote that song?
What?
Who wrote that song?
NSYNC.
Ellen Green was a member of NSYNC. Ellen Green Sync. Do you think Ellen Green likes being in this because she gets to sing her name so often? I believe in the theatrical release, she doesn't die. Yeah. The director's cut follows 100% the plot of the stage musical. I could be wrong about...
So in the stage musical, she dies, and he feeds her to the phone.
In the stage musical, she dies. I can't remember if this is where the director's cut deviates or if it's a little later. You know what I mean? However, this is the plot of the original black and white B horror movie, which is awful because it's not intentionally bad.
Why do you have to keep feeding it people you know?
What's worse than a man-eating plant? A man-eating plant that sings. Oh, I can smell that. Smells like Chipotle. Yep. That's it. He swallows him.
But so this is what happens in the stage production?
This is what happens in the stage production. In the actual theatrical cut, Seymour chops it up with an axe, and Audrey survives.
Okay.
It's a really interesting. It points out a really interesting difference between the medium of stage productions and movies. That this did not test well with movie audiences because you don't see all the actors alive at curtain call. Like, as far as you're concerned, they died. But when it's on stage and then it's all like, oh, but that's not really how it happened. And so it's a little more palatable. It's the same thing they do in Into the Woods, the cinema version. They don't kill as many people because it's less palatable to kill people in a movie. You didn't think a bunch of angry plants were going to take over New York?
No.
And so imagine, like, that's the crazy part. No one saw this ending for like half a decade.
Yeah.
Maybe not half a decade, but a long time. Like, they put all this effort into this, and then we're like, no. We got to reshoot it all. They do at the end of the theatrical release, after everyone survives, there is a tiny Audrey 2 that goes, and laughs. But it's not nearly this destruction. Which is pretty awesome. Yep. The end. And then it bursts out of the cinema screen at you.
Oh, I love it. It's totally not what you'd think.
Little Shop of Horrors. Totally not what you'd think. Little Shop of Horrors. Happy Halloween. Thanks for joining me, Empty Room. I'll see you later. Bye.
That's when my mama said, you'll be a tan. You have a